Children's Law Center of California is the largest children's legal services organization in the nation. Each year, our dedicated team stands with tens of thousands of children and youth in the foster care system, providing advocacy, stability, and hope during some of life's most challenging times. In court, we are their voice. We make over 100,000 court appearances annually. We call witnesses, we write motions, we file appeals. Beyond court, we are their advocates. Our clients have experienced complex trauma and they have a host of ever-changing needs. This is why we have built in-house specialty programs, many of which are featured in this video. Programs which go beyond our statutory mandate, giving staff the time and resources needed to help our clients move from surviving to thriving. All of these programs exist thanks to the generosity of philanthropy and can only continue with your support.
As an attorney working with children, our first responsibility is for the children and their well-being and their best interests.
I directly assist Natalie with building and nurturing relationships with our clients, as well as doing home visits and making sure all their needs are met and doing service referrals.
This is not a small system to step into, and so being able to have a legal representation that is going to be able to not only make sure that their needs are being met, but also then going into the courtroom and making sure that their rights are not infringed upon, or making sure that their needs and wants are being heard.
Hi, my name is Talia Nelson. I am currently in extended foster care. During the time where I was first introduced to Yesenia, I needed assistance with getting funding for my phlebotomy program, and I was actually having a hard time with it. So she was able to do all like the paperwork stuff and help me with that. She attended my counseling meetings, and was asking them questions about my schooling that I had no clue of. Certain things like that really helped as far as like childcare and a lot of different resources that I had no clue about. After, she let me know like different things that she could help me with, it was like a relief off my shoulders with some of the things. It helped me, it got me this far, and thank you so much.
As the youth engagement coordinator, I get to work with the population that we serve using their own voices. The Youth Advisory Council is a council made up of former foster youth. It was created basically to get the youth voice heard. There's a lot of things and the policies and procedures here at COC and statewide that are ineffective and that are effective. And our goal is basically to keep doing the things that we're doing right and to change the things that aren't so right.
And the system's already really flawed. And together as a council with Quan involved, we all come together and we create solutions. We create empathy, a space of empathy and understanding.
I wanted to make a change, so that's why I'm here today, to make any type of change that I can, and to help and to be a voice for youth that don't feel that they have a voice.
Once you connect yourself with the right people, the right agencies, the right support, you'll be able to break apart from the fear of not being understood.
I definitely see CLC differently now as one of the Youth Advisory Council members. Now that I'm more aware of the different things it has, I didn't know that they had a closet where you can go get clothing for clients. I think it's more broad than I had understood it previously.
My name is Juan Alvarcia, and I'm a prevention attorney with the Family Support and Advocacy Center. FSAC was created about 3 years ago, and essentially the goal is to help break the intergenerational cycle of foster care involvement. At any given point, there were 4,000 former foster youth who are now parents having a case regarding their own kids. The number one comment that we get all the time is I didn't know I could tell the social worker no, right? I didn't know I had these rights. A lot of foster youth, former foster youth, have triggers, especially dealing with a social worker, but when they know what to expect, they're able to manage them a lot better.
Children's Law Center really holds an important role in doing advocacy because of the work we do in the courtroom. The fact that we not only have the direct courtroom experience, the direct client experience, the direct caseworker experience working with all the different populations that we see. My role is working on different pieces of child welfare legislation at the state level, also working on implementation throughout the state and at a local level, as well as monitoring some things that are going on the federal level. Policy advocacy is a process. we work really hard, you get language, you have it become a bill, and if you're lucky, that ends up getting signed. That really is just the beginning. For it to really make an impact on our clients and these youth, it's the implementation. Really making sure that our attorneys are aware of the changes, the attorneys across the state are aware of the changes, and then following up, but how is it actually impacting their lives?
A lot of kids do not know the resources that's out there to help you. It's, a lot of kids that do not know how to advocate for themselves.
It feels great knowing that I can help people through my own experience. Because when you're living it, right, you just feel like you're at the bottom of the bottom. You don't know how the way your life is going, this is the way it's supposed to go, so that you have the knowledge to help other people in your situation.
Our role goes way beyond the courtroom in everything that we do.
I think it's important to not only spread the word about what prevention work is, but also to fund it. You're going to do so much better for these children's lives to help them keep them with their own family and stabilize themselves.
Working with these young people who are experiencing some of the toughest times of their lives, to be able to play a part in that and hopefully really be making a difference. And I consider it a privilege to get to come and do this work every day.